The Money Laundering Control Act was passed in 1986, making money laundering a federal crime. In the US, the IRS, FBI, DEA all investigate money laundering, and internationally, the IMF and UN are involved. Even with governments outlawing it and investigating it, hundreds of billions of dollars are still laundered every year. Some of the larger cases have involved very prominent financial institutions. In the mid 1980s, BCCI was committing massive money laundering operation worldwide, and at the time the bank was the seventh largest in the world with over 400 branches in 78 countries. The laundered money was being used for arms smuggling by drug cartels and dictators from multiple countries. From 1988 to 1991, the Bank of England, the U.S. Senate, with the help of PwC, helped conclude and confirm that all of the widespread illegal activities that the bank was actually involved in. The bank was forced to pay millions of dollars in fines, and it ended with the bank being forced to close and forfeiting its assets. In 2000, another example of a big bank being linked to money laundering and illegal activities was in 2010. One of the biggest banks in America, Wachovia, which is now part of Wells Fargo, got caught up in moving and transferring money for Mexican and Colombian drug cartels. The DEA was investigating the Mexican drug cartels, starting with an investigation in 2005, and they ended up linking some of the deposits made to the bank being transferred to banks in Mexico, and Wells Fargo was not verifying the origin of the money and kind of where it was going. And it's estimated that over the time period, the bank transferred about $400 billion from the U.S. to Mexico. And Wachovia ended up having to pay a $160 million fine for its mistakes, but nobody ended up actually going to jail.